Hello everyone, welcome. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to give a review of my new tablet that I just got in the mail. Actually, spoiler alert, I didn't just get it in the mail. I've had it in a box for a long time and I just haven't opened it yet. And the reason why I'm going to do a little tablet review is because my tablet that I have right here it's died. It's a sad day. It died. Well, it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. It's an older tablet. It's a Wacom Intuos 5 Pro, or I think it's a medium. Let's see here. An Intuos 5 Touch. I think it was a Wacom Intuos. Intuos or Intuos? I don't know how to pronounce that. But it was an older generation model, and I needed a new one because the USB port that plugged into this piece no longer works. It's actually a pet peeve of mine because the way that it had this angled plug-in. I don't have it on me right now, but I had an angled plug-in that would always break. Actually, not always break, but it broke recently, and I was always able to get it to connect by kind of like wiggling it around, so it recognized that there's a connection, and then all of a sudden, no matter how much I manipulated the cord, it just never would connect anymore. So I had to get a new one. But much to my dissatisfaction or dismay, a comparable one like this has gone up in price. I think when I got this, it was roughly 100 to 150. I don't know. I think it was something along those lines. 100 to 150. I may be wrong. All I know is if it was the price it is now, which is roughly $300 to $400, I probably wouldn't have got a tablet like this. And so I downgraded essentially to a smaller model, a cheaper model, not a Pro, because a lot of these features I did not like on this. It had a touch feature, which I always disabled. I always disabled it because I never used it. I didn't use it enough, and I never used it. And every time I would do something, my hand would rub on it, and it didn't like do things that I didn't want to happen. Yes, I know you can buy like those little gloves that you wear that just cover your bottom finger, but I never wanted to wear one of those. Anyways, I didn't use most of the features, so I thought, well, why not? If I'm not using the features, why not downgrade anyways and just kind of take the hit on like the size and then see what happens. So, anyways, I am going to open this guy that I have here. Oh, scissors. I don't have a box cutter on my hand. So we're just going to use some scissors here. And we're just going to open this bad boy up. Whoa! What? Oh, look, I got fruit snacks too. I got some fruit snacks. Oh, wow. I don't. So we're going to review these fruit snacks. And a tablet. I'm not gonna lie. I am not lying. I did not know I had fruit snacks. I ordered fruit snacks, but apparently I ordered fruit snacks and they bundled them with my tablet here. So I got a Wacom Intuos. It's not a pro version. It's just like the smaller, cheaper version. I remember when I ordered it, it was cheaper to get like the green outline than the green border than it was to get like a black border. Apparently it was like $10 cheaper. And if it doesn't affect the function of my tablet, I don't really care. So I decided to save some money and buy the green border. I think that was like a sale. Pistachio. So as you can see, it's a significantly smaller than the one I've been using. And let's open it up and see what it feels like. Real quick, give it a little open up. Watch me cut my finger in this video, and then all of a sudden, like, maybe I'll just use it. I'll just pick at it like this. You know how you you kind of like pick that sticker there and just peel it off. There we go. And we'll just peel it off. I'm just going to give a quick little review on my first initial like response critique. So, oh, look, it's even lighting up already. Wow. So one of the nice things about this one that I was looking forward to was I was looking forward to getting this because it had a Bluetooth feature, so I could sync it up with my computer and not have to worry about using a plug-in. Although I can see, so I'm going to enjoy the fact that I won't have to like plug it in each time. The plug always got in the way, and if I look at this plug right here, the thing that my biggest pet peeve with this plug, I can understand why they did it, but this plug, as you can see, you can tell that I don't do a lot of like, what is it called? Like, what's the theme when you open a package and you show it? I don't know, like package reveals or package surprise. I don't know. There's a name for it on like TikTok and YouTube, what they call it. But anyways, I don't do a lot of them. But I remember, let's see how this goes. Okay, so this works a little bit better, but I remember on my previous version, this thing got in the way so much because I remember it plugged into the side right here. It plugged into the side right here, and the way that the wire connected to my computer, it was always in the way, and it was always it put itself in a position that was damaging the plug, which is why I had to get a new one. But this one's a little bit better because it plugs this way, and that way it plugs this way, which goes out of the way. It's not going to disrupt my drawing flow or get in the way or kind of get impeded. What's really nice is it's really thin compared to my other tablet. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, honestly. This one's a lot thinner than my other tablet right here, or drawing tablet, which could be a good or bad thing. As I said, I'm not sure. Maybe it might be nice for it to be thicker so that it won't break, but it's kind of nice at being rather thin here. So am going to like the fact that this one is going to be Bluetooth. It works via Bluetooth, and that's going to be a nice little touch. Let's look at the pin here, if I can get the darn thing out. There we go. All right, so I don't have my other pin with me. It's somewhere on the ground. It got lost because I haven't used it. All I have is the pin holder for the Wacom tablet here, which was kind of nice. So this pin is a little, it's not as big as the pin from my other drawing tablet. I kind of like the size of the other pin on the other drawing tablet. I wish I had it. I should have planned this video out a little bit more. I usually do. This is how it usually happens. Like I have a minute. I have like 20 minutes free, and I'm like, let's make a video real quick, and let's just wing it, you know? Because I don't have the luxury of just like spending hours making these videos or even writing down things. It's really crazy how that works out. But I like my other pen more. Although the other pen didn't have this rubber. This has like a rubber jacket on it. It's kind of like a rubber jacket on the side here, so it's easier to grip. One of the things I did not like about these pens is they have these buttons here, you know, and I can see the utility for it. But for me, how I work, I never use them, or I use them very rarely, and I always found them to be a hindrance because as I'm moving around, the pin never stays in the same spot. So like sometimes I'll shift around and my finger will like press this button accidentally as I'm like really in the zone, and then all like a color swatch tab will come up, or a layers tab will come up, or something will come up, and I'm like, stop, and I have to like readjust my hand to make sure that I don't press this button for another 10 minutes. But that was like my biggest pet peeve with these tablets, is these buttons here. Is one of my biggest is the buttons here. Again, I don't know how to use these. I never really use these buttons. I think in the future, maybe what I should do is I should actually learn how to use these, because the reason why I never use them is I always use all the hotkeys I ever used was on my keyboard, so I never really had to like make hotkeys for this. So it was something I never even considered when I was drawing. The only drawback with this for me is this drawing space. That was the biggest drawback for me. Like I was in a position whether or not I was like, do I really want to spend the extra $100 or $150 to get like an inch on both sides, you know? And that just felt like a massive increase in price for what amounted to not a bigger increase in drawing area. So my biggest pet peeve that I'm going to have for this one, outside of these buttons here, is the drawing space, and that was merely a financial choice. Maybe in the future I'll get a larger tablet, but right now I'm a baller on a budget, and I can't be dropping hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars on a really nice tablet, even though that'd be cool, man. I would love to have a nice tablet. But I've been meaning to open this up and do a little review about the item, or the tablet, for quite some time. And I think you could put your supposedly, okay, your there, wait, I think you put your pin in here. All right, so that's kind of a pain. So I guess they understand the functionality of this, but like it's kind of a pain to put it in there. I assume that might change as it gets used a little bit more. So pros, it's very affordable. It's like $100. If you buy the pistachio green, you save more getting the pistachio green over like just the black covering. It's got this USB jacket that is actually out of the way as opposed to in the way, because the other ones were like right here, which got in the way. So the fact that they moved the USB jacket right here is a better design than having it right here, because right here caused all kinds of issues. That's one of the reasons why my USB port broke, and I have to get a new tablet. The pin, it's kind of growing on me, even though it's not as big as the other pin. I think the other pin was a little longer. It's got the nice rubberized jacket on the main body. I don't like these buttons because I don't use them often. If I was a professional and I was trained how to use these buttons more effectively, I probably would appreciate them more. Again, with these buttons, I don't have anything to say because I never use these hotkeys. I just always used hotkeys on the keyboard. But maybe in the future, I might decide to use the hotkeys on stuff that I use often. Like maybe this would be like zoom in, zoom out, you know, zoom in, zoom out. Maybe this might like flip the image this way, flip back and forth or something. That might be something to consider, but I don't know yet. I don't know. And the cons are these buttons here and the size. But as I said, it was a financial choice, and I really can't say that as a con, because I chose to pay $100 as opposed to $200 or $250. I don't know how much they cost for a larger size. I like what they're doing with the fact that you can put your pin here, although it is kind of a pain to slide it in. There you go. It's a little better. But the rubberized jacket on it, I can see if you use this, see, I'm putting a lot of pressure here to pull it out. If you use this feature, I can see over time this rubberized jacket being worn out. And that also goes with the fact that if you use your tablet, maybe this pin might wear out around this rubberized jacket over time, and maybe like the grease from your hands, like the natural oils from your hands, might destroy this sheathing here. Who knows? That's something for the future. Anyways, yeah, the pin's okay. It's not as sturdy as the one that was on the Pro. The Pro was heavier, and it felt like the pin itself was not hollow. This feels like it's hollow. Actually, it is hollow. I did not notice this. Nice little trick here. It's got spare nibs inside the handle. I did not know that. Wow. If only I opened up the instruction manual to look that up beforehand, before I made this video. That is my quick review of the Wacom tablet. Maybe it might decide, it might sway you to purchase it. Again, for those that are wondering, I am not being paid to do this. It would be honestly, I'm not at the video. I am not up there. I'm not at the video quality and production quality to be getting those type of rep calls. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. You all rock. Cheers.